萄，葡萄。好，你刚刚睡醒，早安，早安。おはようございます。是不？你说你上来跟葡萄说早安，来，快点。好饱啊！妈妈，什么东西好饱？这里多，这边。拉面，今天吃拉面。好诶、我今天中午点了一个健康餐，然后这个健康餐啊，它一送来啊，我打开它，我就已经觉得饱了。哎呦，领了中秋奖金大快乐，好诶。分，你说健康餐吗？看起来超难吃的。哦，你说奖金要分是不是？赞成，我也要。当然是说奖金啊。OK。什么健康餐？谁要吃那种东西？我分你昨天剩的差本，哇哦！对，一整个走错路。你等一下也要吃叉本，这样你就可以吃2个叉本。我可不可以先去上骑兽学课？我要先去上课。要哪里啊？要不？好想吃拉面。
Welcome, everyone.
美术间，
I
棒棒
see
球，
you've
棒
already
棒
met
球。
some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly.
棒棒球。
Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly fine. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The
舌头
tongue
太
of
长
a
了。
puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
好可爱哦！我要养一只。
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh,
要帮他
think
梳
pleasant
毛。
thoughts. I like to think it enriches his
他要
experience.
把他的眼球舔出来，你不要讲那么可怕的话。你不要讲那么可怕的话。不好意思，现在要做什么？
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
这种事情，帮他梳毛这种事情，我可以自己来，不需要魔法。
Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
为什么它饲料看起来像大便？哦，泡出来就不像了，比较
What do
像
you
乖乖。
suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think.
可爱
I
呀！
think we can safely
舌头
say
在
that
上面，
Gerald
但很
likes
可
you.
爱。
That's good news. He seems very nice.
我也要养一只
He
棒棒
is.
球。
Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
猫，
This way. The Neasels are over here.
哇！
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
你才是 stupid thing。揍你哦！
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tus peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
为什么史莱哲林的小跟班居然是雷文克劳啊？有小毛病，好可爱，我也要摸猫咪。
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
我也摸。他在呼噜，他在呼噜，他在呼噜，他在呼噜。哦。哦。
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an
不
end.
要，我不要离
Please
开。
close the pens and see yourselves out.
不要，我不要。
Where is our new student? Ah, there you
不要
are.
不
I
要。
would like a moment, please.
哦，不要，我不要。可以狂输，我狂输猛输。哦。他在看我，他都不会离开那个门吗？或是他跳出来了就可以出来的？帮西多开门。棒棒球后代是什么东西？好香，好香！ 它是粉红色的，它滚啊！它弹下来了，我好想蹲下来看它。难吃，好可爱哦！最后一只，它是黑白色的。完全没有在管教授，西多啊！我说我喂过你了耶，西多。迷踪鸟。那小孩好可爱哦。红薯。要学我要学，吓死！棒球，你怎么被遗忘在这里？
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
蛋包。
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you
Like a
again for
puppy.
saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
¿Sí?
You've intrigued me. Very well, lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. Come with me. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite like the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
难道是八嘴吗？真的哎，真的哎，他的屁股。
Please meet Highwing.
不是八嘴，
Isn't
但
she
是是
just
马，
magnificent?
可爱哦。
Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like.
好，
I come and check on her every once in a while.
好。
Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
他的乖乖比较大哎。啊 ，ASM 吗？西多尼亚吃乖乖吗？
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something.
不
I'm
管
just
是的
not sure
政府，
what.
可能在哪一个世界都是一样。
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
"把双毛放在一。弄明白葛莱德文穆恩想要什么，找到妖精罗德格克。快开锁了。 滩岛。怎么了？怎么了？干嘛？多你干嘛？哦。
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
这对我有什么好处？
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Yeah, 开锁了，喂。
Alohomora.
什么意思？直到2个相应的装置均被启动。我看不懂。完蛋，我没有当小偷的技能。啊？什么意思？什么意思？啊？啊？什么意思？完全不懂什么运作的。
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
谢谢你提醒我。等一下，怎么了，喜多？干嘛一直看着我叫？看下他要干嘛？ 完全不知道喜多想干嘛怎么办？我不知道你要干嘛剪了。
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Matilda 哪里呀？我们下去，在上面呢。
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
"你要怎么开那个锁？真不懂。我真的不懂哎。没意思。 么啦？我现在就是在乱转，没别的。什么意思？好。OK， 我好像知道了。
Wouldn't be so complicated if the ministry would allow them to have wands. What if their daughters come near me? I'll come to you. Well, hell, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone? Prefect that way. I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't do that.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows. Students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
哎呀！再一次。但我要从这里开始哦。走。走路有个大声的，最好大家都没发现，真是最好。为什么你是走那里啊？完了完了，他在那边卡点，完了。哇！ 还是我直接扁他就快。没可能在那里卡点吧？
Revelio.
靠右后面一个人。
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
Revelio.
Flying about the golden snitch. A lot like life, isn't it?
你们两个都一起去啦，不要只有一个人去。没有，你没有发现我被卡点了？你没有发现我？
Surely there's better things to do than risk detention by wandering where you shouldn't.
哎呀，很难的。为什么不白天在哪？奇怪。
Revelio.
Revelio.
喂，完了完了完了完了完了完了完了！
Revelio.
你不要转头啦！你不要转头啦！为什么要去那里卡点？为什么上去了？为什么？他会再走回来？对呀、 为什么？
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
末日啊，到底？
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood. But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
London. Mommy. Mommy. 哎呦！多糖，多糖哦！ 上来，去关门而已，说。好啊，你上来啊，上来。哎，那我的位置哎，这是我的位置呢。嗯？嗯？那你坐这里，我要坐哪里？对呀。撸猫时间。哇，都是毛！哇！你去哪里？对不对？后排。你要去哪里？你要去哪里？尖塔。太他妈远了。好爽。我需要这个。Guardian Leviosa。
Revelio.
嘟嘟嘟嘟，嘟嘟嘟嘟，许多啊！许多啊！
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your
1000块，
help.
我没有1000块。好，我有了。就像胡子的东西是什么？
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
我刚刚用习惯性按 tab。 21。
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I
sure.
promise you. I must tell you, Arthur Vogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in
刚
joining
发现
forces
我
again?
从公司带回来
There's
的
another
蛋黄
course
酥
near
制作
Irondale
厂
that
商叫
Miss
会
Reyes
上
has
瘾。
mastered. If you were to test this
logo 还
first
是也
upgrade
请
there,
是不是我
it
做的？
may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
会做蛋黄酥。我不
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of
被
Oxmead.
发现了，
Beautiful
其实我
mountain
每
views.
天累得
The
要
course
死，
was
都是
designed
因
to
为
test flyer stamina. Some of your
我不止
classmates
在
mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what
这边
Imelda
老
has
流
in
泪，我
store.
还在
A
偷
bit
做，在
surprising,
上班时间
considering
偷
many of
做
them
蛋黄
expressed
酥。
reticence at the idea of racing against through us all. I hope that won't
被发
deter
现了，
you, and you'll give the course a go.
哈
But
哈，
let's
是
think
我
on it.
啦。
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight.
没客
Report
人
back
的
as
时候
soon as
在
you
做
can,
蛋黄
and we'll
酥。
be off to the races.
Off to the races then.
不是啦，我不是要去那里。蛮好吃的，谢谢。又不是我做的。今年还没吃月饼，
Hello there. Nice to see you.
就快了。
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll
你要
attack.
走了，
Serona, please.
中间走
And I was
了。
happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
你木耶。
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
等一下哦。真的好累哦！我今天跟卡路说好困哦，然后卡路就说他搬回家就睡觉啊，那我就说不要，说我要玩，我不要这样。如果我下班马上就去休息的话，那我那一天的记忆就只有上班而已耶，我不要，我不要，我要玩。 然后我就说服考鲁了。
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They
所以
don't
我现在
scare
才
you.
在这里。
They're
我要
bullies.
玩。
Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
双头。
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lord Gog, please give him my best.
好。
I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Watch your back. 什么？
Revelio.
让我过去。社区花园也要记录出去。OK。
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, I'll meet.
I could use some gold.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
真的是一个猪头哎。
Revelio.
他在流口水哎。キモ。キモい。
Revelio.
Ah, 我没注意到。 500块，我是有钱人了。哎，他不见了。
You look familiar.
Hello, Lord Gok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did, did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
妖精是哥布林，然后家庭小精灵是 elf。
Serona trusts me, and she said she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Revelio.
那我这里我进得去吗？不行，不行。这样打下去不知道几点呢？先去做一些其他的事情好了。那我感觉我等一下打瓦会是超烂，超困，超困，超困的，超困的。那怎么收集三怪鼻涕？去看可不可以买。神奇萝卜，神奇萝卜。再好，喜多现在又需要想要进来。
Last Clementina. Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
大型盆栽。
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
这是鸟还是？是叶子。
Revelio. 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 Wingardium Leviosa.
哎，我按错。
in just a minute.
好贵哦，好贵哟。
Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a hiding. 'Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
玻璃兽，玻璃兽永远都在打喷嚏。正面呢，好可爱哦。
Such a wee bairn giving a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
为什么？
You followed a wee butterfly to a grand treasure, eh?
嗯。
Lumos. Revelio.
这里也有。
Lumos.
啊！我是会通灵哦。
Revelio.
我是会通灵哦。
Revelio.
太拇指卡西了吧
Revelio.
耳机。
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes.
我快进去了吗？呼吸。没有，我还没有要跟你一起去。
Revelio.
那里又有一个哎。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Lumos.
啊！啊！
Revelio.
啊！
Just because you know Lumos
it's always nice to see a familiar face.
今天就先酷
Revelio.
终于可以来开这个香烛了。
What do we have here? A demiglass. Lumos.
录像还不能收集，现在是大白天。今天就先到这边，等一下去打瓦了，再见。拜拜。拜拜，麦麦，短短的。下次再继续玩。累了，拜拜拜拜拜，阿猫拜拜。